Hello, rebel capitalists. I am not George Gammon, but I am going to explain to you the socio quasi-capitalistic political economic system in the United States in 3 simple, fast, easy steps. Step number 1. Down here at the bottom, we have a whole bunch of moody millennials, and they are ticked off. See the torches and pitchforks? They represent the biggest cohort of people since the baby boomers. But they're finally waking up to the fact that they're getting ripped off. They, let's use the proper pronoun, got lots of free stimmy checks from the government over the last couple years and even got paid not to work. So they gave a lot of that money to this crazy guy. He's a con artist named SBF. And I think I got the hair just right. What do you think? Who then gave their money back to the government in the form of political contributions, so that the government would look the other way as he stole billions of dollars from his fellow millennials and pretended to be really cool and concerned about animals and the environment. Now, all these mad and moody millennials are actually going to have to get a real job and not just play Call of Duty in their parents' basements. That's why they have torches and pitchforks. What's really cool, and step number 2, is how we learned that this amazing, decentralized crypto crap is actually supported and propped up by the most centralized and connected bureaucrats in the country. If my drawing representing Washington, D.C. full of bureaucrats looks more like a circus tent, well, it's kind of the same thing. And this particular example of government-enabled greed with FTX was a Ponzi scheme bigger than Bernie Madoff, and a lot more bizarre, really. Did I mention that SBF apparently had a casting couch that he used with most of his female coworkers, and that the C-suite at FTX was really just a Harry Potter fan club? Now, I'm sure we'll hear a lot more about that in the coming days. Step number 3. Because SBF, the millennial Madoff, donated so much money to the Democrat campaigns and was pretty well connected in political circles anyway, he's currently hanging out in the Bahamas and will likely never really be prosecuted because he said he's sorry. Oh, and because of the $40 million he gave to Democrats just in this election cycle. Oh, combined with another $10 million or so he gave Joe Biden's campaign a couple years ago. So he'll probably get a presidential pardon from any wrongdoing if there is ever a show trial. Most millennials have only ever wanted to just make a difference, and some of them really are. Thank you, SBF, for being a role model. Other millennials, not these ones, are just super glad that they were able to be a part of crypto utopia, where they could thumb their noses at the world by keeping their free money from the government outside of government control and oversight. Yes, I guess it certainly was. And that's how the socio-quasi-capitalistic political economic system works in the United States today. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Until then, millennials, keep standing up for liberty, freedom, and your right to be ripped off by big governments and out-of-control central banks, along with well-connected con artists. I'll see you on the next video.